Abraham Lincoln, 1809 to 1865, was the 16th President of the United States and one of the most important figures in American history, known for his leadership during the Civil War and his efforts to abolish slavery. His story is one of perseverance, wisdom, and dedication to the nation's ideals. Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a log cabin in Hardin County, now LaRue County, Kentucky, to Thomas and Nancy Lincoln. His family lived in poverty, and he grew up on the American frontier in Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois. Despite limited formal education, Lincoln was an avid reader and largely self-taught, acquiring knowledge from books and life experiences. As a young man, Lincoln worked a variety of jobs, including rail splitter, storekeeper, and surveyor. He also served as a captain in the Illinois militia during the Black Hawk War. His natural ability as a storyteller and speaker drew people to him, and he developed a strong interest in law and politics. Lincoln entered politics in the 1830s, serving in the Illinois state legislature as a member of the Whig Party. He became a lawyer and gained a reputation as a skilled and honest attorney. In 1846, he was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, where he served one term. During his time in Congress, he was an outspoken critic of the Mexican-American War and the expansion of slavery. Lincoln entered politics in the 1830s, serving in the Illinois state legislature as a member of the Whig Party. He became a lawyer and gained a reputation as a skilled and honest attorney. In 1846, he was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, where he served one term. During his time in Congress, he was an outspoken critic of the Mexican-American War and the expansion of slavery. Lincoln joined the newly formed Republican Party in the 1850s, which opposed the extension of slavery into the territories. In 1858, he ran against Stephen A. Douglas for a seat in the U.S. Senate. Although he lost the race, his debates with Douglas gained him national recognition. These Lincoln-Douglas debates centered around the morality and future of slavery, with Lincoln arguing that the nation could not endure permanently half slave and half free. In 1860, Lincoln was elected President of the United States as the Republican candidate, winning with a platform that opposed the expansion of slavery. His election led to the secession of Southern states, which formed the Confederate States of America. The Civil War began in April 1861, shortly after Lincoln's inauguration. Lincoln faced the immense challenge of preserving the Union while dealing with internal political pressures and military setbacks. He was a determined leader who believed in the importance of holding the nation together. During the war, he delivered the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, which declared the freedom of slaves in Confederate states. This marked a turning point in the war, transforming it into a fight not only to preserve the Union, but also to end slavery. Lincoln also delivered the famous Gettysburg Address in November 1863, which eloquently reaffirmed the principles of liberty and equality and honored the soldiers who fought in the Battle of Gettysburg. His leadership and steadfast commitment to his vision helped guide the nation through its darkest period. In 1864, Lincoln was re-elected president, and by April 1865, the Civil War was drawing to a close. However, just days after the surrender of Confederate General Robert E. Lee, Lincoln's life was tragically cut short. On April 14, 1865, he was shot by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer, while attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. Lincoln died the next day, becoming the first U.S. president to be assassinated. Abraham Lincoln's legacy is profound. He is remembered for his leadership in preserving the Union and ending slavery, and he is often regarded as one of the greatest U.S. presidents. His commitment to equality and human rights has had a lasting impact on the nation. Memorials, such as the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., and his inclusion on the U.S. penny and $5 bill, continue to honor his contributions to American history